Yeah, my name's Gabe Zollner. So I was watching a little bit of news, and I guess Obama decided to stop off in Costa Rica, just to drop in and sell out to the folks. Maybe drop off a few $1,000,000, you know what I mean? And he wasn't greeted like with a whole lot of, love and respect. He weren't like throwing roses at him or, whatever they throw. What they were doing is they were burning effigies of him, you know what I mean? They had blowtorches and, spray bombs, whatever they were doing. They were just blowing things away. Burning flags. Yeah. You know what's crazy is this administration and this country, we give away hundreds and billions of dollars to countries that hate us. Well, more so now than ever before, because Obama is very closely tied in with, the Brotherhood. Yeah, they're like peas in a pod, like this, the Brotherhood. And I still think that we're going to be treated to, I guess, a tour of the construction at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, just a matter of time. When he's ready, when he's ready to show us the new construction at the White House. You know what I mean? You ever wonder? Well, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a construction site where the vehicles are sort of all blocked out, where you don't know which company is doing the work? Huh? Can you think of any better advertising for a construction company other than to say that they did the work at the White House? But when that construction was going on at the White House, even the dump trucks, we had no idea where they were coming from. Everything was blacked out. Now, you ever wonder why that would be? Huh? You'd think that the construction company would be really proud. They're doing all this new building for the President of the United States. Huh? Yeah, but that's not what happened. No, they were all blacked out. You couldn't tell anything. And I guess, maybe Bozo didn't want anybody to call up and say, hey, well, I noticed your company was doing a lot of work over at the White House. What are you guys building? Obama wants to keep it as a surprise. He wants to let us know when he's ready to let us know. Why do you think the tours have all been canceled? It wasn't because of the sequester. Those Secret Service guys are still getting paid. You know what I mean? They didn't get laid off. No, they're just doing Secret Service somewhere else. You know what I mean? They must be protecting Kerry and his wife and his stuff, and his new son-in-law. Yeah, they're protecting his new son-in-law. He doesn't need protection. No, he's in, with the hood, the Brotherhood. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is pretty nuts. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see how this thing unfolds. I don't think it's going to be good for the American people. You know what I mean? And I think what we're going to find is that there's a new area in the White House where Obama and his friends, Valerie Jarrett, because she's one of them, John Brennan, he's one of them, and I even think that Hillary's one of them, you know what I mean? I think she went through the conversion with Huma Abedin. Yeah. So when they all get together, they can grab their prayer rugs and hit the new facility that was built just for him and his close friends. Anyway, we'll see what it is. But anyway, I think none of us are going to be surprised. You know what I mean? No. But this thing in Costa Rica, I mean, here the guy comes in there to say hi and they're burning effigies of him. Oh boy, not nice, huh? It tells you what they think of him, though, right? And they're burning effigies of him all over. I mean, they're burning our flags in Egypt. They're burning our flags everywhere. Well, we must have a lot of flags, because they sure burn them up quick, don't they? Yeah, what a joke.